The Less You Know is a comedy news podcast. Listen as your hosts turn headlines into punchlines. This podcast contains adult humor and language, so it's not for the faint of heart, nor the faint of age. Seriously, folks, if you faint on us, that's on you.
And welcome to the podcasting equivalency of the first time we've been on Twitch.
Yeah.
Hello.
Wow.
Doing the podcast itself. Hello, the new normal. Welcome.
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 One, welcome all.
Audio listeners who are listening to this, don't worry. On these recordings, you're not missing anything.
Audio listeners listening to this, do worry.
We're good.
Because
Worry
I'm a
much.
cool skull on this episode, and you'll never see it unless you go to wherever we're posting this.
Brandon will have to rewear it. Oh, wait, no.
Yeah.
When this goes up on YouTube, people will see it at least.
Yeah.
So you are missing out, but you can catch it on YouTube.
It's called a
Yeah.
VOD.
A VOD.
Woo! Video on demand, baby.
Yeah, buddy.
Is that what that means? I never even
Yeah.
bothered to look up what the hell that even means.
Yeah, that's what it means. I'm pretty sure.
It means vids on deck.
It's on my dick.
What does that even mean?
What, demand?
Well, on deck.
Well, as any
On deck?
Wait, is that not an actual description of it either?
On deck, it means it's like a term for like it's coming up. We got it ready.
We got it.
You know what I mean?
It's
We got. I was about to say the president, but maybe not. We got Bon Jovi on deck, meaning he's like, I don't know, he's ready. You know what I mean?
right in the wings. He's ready.
We got Jimmy Fallon next.
Oh, we got Scurvy on the deck. None of us
Oh no!
None of us have vitamin C.
We got poop on this deck. It's poop deck.
That's where Jimmy Fallon belongs.
Better squab it.
And Jimmy Kimmel. Put all the Jimmys except for Jimmy.
All the Jimmy.
Wetzel.
Who's that one Jimmy I
Wetzel?
do?
No.
Except for Jimmy. Jimmy doesn't have to go to the poop deck.
No. He can stand the, mizzen mash? The fucking little, he can sit in the crow's nest.
Yeah, the crow's nest.
Yeah. High away from the poop. High away.
Yeah.
So how you guys doing now that we're visually on a different platform?
Good.
You feel different? Do you feel stronger? Do you feel like a gamer?
I feel stronger.
I feel stronger.
I feel the games in my bones.
nice.
I'm also hungry.
All right. Yeah. Do you feel a little Dr. Disrespectful?
You know.
I'm telling you, I'm feeling a little ninja.
Hello. I'm gonna dye my hair soon.
What, didn't we dub me Dr. Respect? I'm Dr. Respect, baby.
I'm feeling a little Pokemon. I
Oh
might
my
start
God.
showing some skin.
Oh shit! Unzip that onesie, baby. Or what's the term? There's a term. Kigurumi? No.
Unbutton?
I don't know.
Kigurumi. Is this a Kigurumi?
Is it?
Yeah.
Does it go to your leg
Yeah.
also as a jumpsuit?
Sure do.
Oh my god. Are you wearing
Audio listeners, Brandon is lifting his leg.
Who are you wearing?
Who are you wearing?
Oh my! I thought you'd never ask.
Look at the tag.
I always go to these events and I'm so ready to let everyone know, and they don't even ask.
You're like, hold on, let me look at the price tag.
No.
I think I got it from Walmart.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Who are you wearing?
Who are you wearing?
legible?
a
Gucci.
little.
Gucci skeleton.
I think it's upside
Where?
down and backwards.
It says Gucci. I can see.
Who put that in here? I'm clearly wearing this upright.
Skelagooch.
The one way you can wear a Skelagooch.
Skelagooch.
Skelazguzzado.
You can't abbreviate Gucci to Gooch
Gooch.
because it has another meaning.
Excuse you, I can.
I can. We changed the meaning here.
That's true. That's true.
I'm keeping the meeting.
Yo, I'm wearing the Gooch.
You guys wearing them Gooch
Yeah.
slippers?
Oh,
Oh.
lovely.
The Gooch slides?
Them Gooch slides.
Gooch slides.
Blech, blech.
That's a condition last I heard. You might need a bucket and a mop for that one.
Oh. Just talk to Ben Shapiro or his wife, I guess.
I got a Louis bag. My Louis Anderson bag.
It's Louis Anderson.
His wife is the
His
doctor.
wife. My Louis Anderson bag.
He says it all the time. I don't know how you've forgotten, Nicole.
His wife. Whatever.
That's like he says logic and he says my wife's a doctor. And that's all he says.
Yeah, knowledge.
Facts, knowledge, and logic. Fucking hate that guy.
God, what a little
Anyhow.
I'm kind of curious. What does Gucci stand for?
I think it's just the
What?
name,
Like,
isn't it?
you think it's an acronym? There's a man, right?
Is it a man?
Oh wait, this isn't what it's.
I assume there's a man.
It says Gucci. Good, awesome, high quality. I'm like, those aren't the letters.
Yeah, let me see.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess it's just their made up word.
Guccio Gucci is the original man.
I think it's just a made up word. Oh.
Or it's a town.
No,
Oh,
it's
it's abbreviation.
Guccio Gucci.
Oh, okay.
No, Guccio Gucci's the founder.
I thought. Okay, I didn't hear it because I thought Uchiyo. There was like, oh,
So he gave his own name. What my last name means?
Oh yeah. Well,
Good, awesome, and high quality.
what a fucking.
well, it's not Fubu. It's not for us by us. It's just the dude's last name.
I didn't know that Fugu. I just think of Mr. Fugu from Chowder.
What is fugu?
Yeah.
Is that a food?
Same with Fugu is a blowfish.
I think so.
Okay. So I was gonna say everything
Yeah.
in chowder was a food.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a food.
Mr. Fugu.
It's a food. Yeah, but even like Prada's a dude. Mario Prada.
I guess it makes sense.
They're all
always
named after the
named.
dudes. That's why they ask, "Who are you wearing?" Because it's like,
That's
"Oh,
true.
I'm wearing the skin of my enemy." No, it's
I'm
I'm wearing Mr. Prada's outfit.
Ask Buffalo Bill, who are you wearing? Oh, Rachel. You know.
From accounting? Oh, I liked her.
My husband's wearing Ross.
They were on a break. Oh, that joke is for increasingly known as our. Do Zoomers watch Friends?
I was gonna say that joke is for all the people on Hinge and Tinder
Yeah.
because they all love Friends.
We got to get more Zoomers on this podcast. I mean, onto this podcast, not physically onto the podcast. We don't need them to outnumber us.
Yeah, sure.
That would be, in fact, terrible.
Was our previous guest Helen Goff a Zoomer?
No, he's our age.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure. He's at least my age. I think a little younger. I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah, you have to be fairly young to be a Zoomer. You have to be 23, maybe 24 at this point.
I'm pretty sure he's older than that. I think he's like 25
Yeah.
at least. I don't know.
Yeah.
My little brother's
Anyhow.
a Zoomer, I guess.
Zoom, zoom.
Zoom, zoom.
It's from the 1990s to early 2000s.
Zoom, zoom.
Yeah. You have to either be 23 or a Mazda.
Zoom, zoom,
Yeah, that was
zoom,
Monster,
zoom.
right? Zoom, zoom.
I want you in
I was
my
just
room.
like, what is that? I don't even know what it's for. I just know the little kid going zoom, zoom.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Zoom, 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 zoom. I want you
My
in
room.
my room.
We can zoom together from now into forever.
Wow, you guys came late. I already was singing that. Y'all so 2000 late.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't hear you.
Yeah, because you were talking over me.
Naturally.
Yeah, naturally for sure.
Your voice is but a runway for ours.
Yeah, it appears so.
JK. What do you say?
Growling.
Oh, I was saying,
Go
do you guys
on.
remember the the Volkswagen videos? The guy's like V-Dub.
No.
He's like,
Yes.
I don't remember
yeah,
that.
he'd always like sit down and do like a Vape Nation type thing, but way
What the fuck?
before Ethan did
Oh, yeah.
it. He like
Uh,
crouched down to the car and go V-Dub.
This is like early 2000s, like maybe 2002.
I don't remember that at all.
This was my shit because when I was a kid, I really wanted to become an ad man. I didn't know that was what it was called. I just loved jingles and I loved commercials in general. And I was like, fuck, I'm going to do jingles and commercials when I grow up. Ends up, jingle died. They died. It's gone. That's gone. It doesn't exist anymore. But commercials live on. And I said, I don't know if I want to do that.
Yeah.
That being said, if there was like a Madman college, I would have gone there maybe instead of CCS,
Yeah.
College for Creative Studies, that me and only I on this podcast have gone to.
Yeah.
They tried to do like a gangster type thing who's very white. When they do the V-Dub, because that's why they were doing like a gang sign
VW. Yeah, I don't.
for VW.
No fucking clue. VW.
It's like a German. What is it? Are they a German or Russian company?
I don't know.
There are a German, I
Okay.
do believe.
Okay. Yeah, the guy had a very heavy German accent, or it was really fake.
Mm.
Like,
Who's to say it isn't both?
I'd imagine they'd hire a real person, right?
They are going directly to Volkswagen headquarters and like getting some guy off the factory floor.
Here you go.
Hey, bro, I like your look.
I like your look. Your voice must be good too.
so any local news?
Natch.
I don't know. Not really.
Oh, I got
Yeah.
went through a drive-through COVID
Oh yeah.
testing
Oh,
thing. With,
yes. You
with
had
Lynn.
you were feeling ill.
Yeah.
Yes, I had a scratchy throat and a minor cough, and Lynn had a cough.
What's the outcome?
Excuse me, I almost burped into the mic.
Mm.
It's interesting. You have to go like in a line with your cars, and then
Mhm.
they'll eventually hand you like the little kit, and you just
Yeah.
basically just brush your teeth and mouth with the swab, put it in a little tube, shake it back and forth.
Yeah, I've done that one before actually. Yeah.
Yeah. You went to Dodger Stadium. I think we talked about this on the
Oh,
podcast
yeah.
previously.
Oh, okay.
No, I didn't go to Dodger Stadium.
No, Nicole. Nicole.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I didn't want to go there because I figured it'd be way more crowded with cars.
It actually was super fast, but
Yeah.
we had to drive farther. But go.
Oh,
So you're dying?
and then you just throw it in a little mailbox trash.
Mm.
And they just like texted me a day later, and they were like, "You're negative," and I was like, "Tight,
Damn.
tight,
Yeah, we got it like a day later too.
That's great though.
tight,
Yeah.
tight, tight."
Really fast turnaround.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Either that, or they just like take the trash bin and just dump them on the table and go, "Yeah, they're negative, whatever."
They're good. They're lying. Again, I hope not.
I have yet to get COVID tested. I should truly get on that.
Yeah, I mean, have you left your house
I-
much? Oh.
I flew to Michigan and flew back,
Oh.
and then for like
True.
2 weeks after both flights, I was like, can I smell? Can I smell? Can I smell? And I could smell.
Okay, that's
but
good.
I truly convinced myself I couldn't because, as Dr. Jenny told me, as I frantically was sniffing about one morning, smell's the last sense to wake up. What are you doing? And I said, trying to live. And
Yeah.
Which smells the last sense to wake up.
supposedly,
So when you wake up, you don't smell anything.
it's dampened.
Yeah. That makes sense to
Yeah.
me, I think.
Try it at home, kids. Wake up and go.
How long is it dampened?
I don't know.
Yeah,
And
I
I
don't
think it's
know.
one of those things where if you're slowly waking up with the sun or naturally waking up, maybe you wake up with the sensation, but I wake up with alarms all the time because, fatigue. And so it's like bam, bam, bam. I'm like, ugh. I can't smell because I just woke up. I just woke up. It was full on deep sleep that got T-boned by an alarm clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
So you guys ready for a how do I always forget the name of the segment?
World
What's-
news?
What? No, that's the good one.
Or is a segment?
There's Quick Draw.
It's the one
There's
with.
Zaddy Corner. There's
It's not what's good.
what's
it's
good in the
the
neighborhood.
other neighborhood
There's
name.
What
It's
bad
other
in the
neighborhood.
What's
neighborhood.
bad in the neighborhood?
Shit. No, it's.
There's personals. There's
Let's get
There it is.
personal. Let's get. I need to have a mood board esque style of fucking pictures that equate to the names so I can see them and my dumb brain can process them.
Yeah.
All the names for all the corners.
So you're gonna put a GIF of somebody looking really offended. Or, not live GIF, sorry. Stop motion.
Yeah. I'm gonna get a holographic printed.
It's like doing a
So
real.
I move my head.
Doing a real.
Yeah. Yeah, like a
Wanna-
scholastic bookmark of a horse will start moving, and it's just
Do a YouTube thumbnail.
oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Anyway, go on.
personal in my neighborhood.
More likely than you think.
All right, here we go. So this one's kind of a hot button topic.
Go on.
My boyfriend of 2 years told me he regularly read Brother Sister, not even Step. That wouldn't really bother me. Porn for years as a teen. I'm okay with a lot of porn. But incest is so gross, and I feel
yeah.
like I can't see him the same way if he thought this was morally okay. He didn't see an issue with it. Heck, he even asked me why incest between siblings is wrong if it's consensual.
Oh.
Is this a red flag? Is this normal stuff from a 20-year-old man in the age of Game of Thrones?
Oh.
I have this paired up with a different one. If this wasn't enough, this is a double dashery of personals because they're both quite short and both.
See, here's the thing. Look.
Uh-huh.
Look.
Look, I'm looking. My eyes.
It would be, even though I think it's very gross,
Sure.
it would be fine
Mm-hmm.
if,
Mhm.
because they say the porn you look at, the
I
kink,
can't wait for this justification.
the porn
Big
that
if.
they say that the porn you look at, the justification, you don't actually have to be into in real life,
Right.
Like it's a fantasy, whatever.
Well, I think we talked about this on the podcast before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they did say, what's the problem with it? As if they were cool with it actually happening in real life. So no, I think that's a big red flag.
Yeah, I'd say.
I think that's weird. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess it just depends because there's a lot of taboo. I think we talked about this before. I said there's a lot of people that are we talked about this.
Yeah.
Maybe on maybe it was the last live podcast. I'm
Also,
not
there's
sure.
another question. Do they have a sibling?
Dude, okay. So I went through the comments a little bit on this one. I did my due diligence.
Yeah.
And they only have brothers.
Okay.
And they are only attracted to women.
Okay, so they're not
Mm.
gay.
So that maybe it's not a 1-to-1 of exactly
Mm.
why this fucking sucks. You know?
Sure.
Because both of you have opposite you have siblings in which you are related to or interested in their
two brothers and a sister.
Yeah.
I have
genders.
two brothers. Yeah.
I took the long route, but yeah.
We have
So you guys probably very intimately understand why this is
Oh,
yucky.
it's yucky.
Yes.
Even thinking about it makes my brain go, no. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've heard even same names is off.
Oh,
is off.
I can't.
is off.
I literally, if I'm on a dating thing and it's anyone's named Chris or Andrew, no go.
No.
Can't do it.
No go.
Can't do it. I literally, because I imagine like I put myself in the future, things are getting intimate, whatever.
Oh yeah.
I can't imagine
Yeah.
saying their name and being like,
Yeah.
I would get too in my head about it. I would just be like, no.
For me in the dating world, it's like I have to be very careful in dating white girls because there's a lot of girls out there that will have facial features that resemble my sister, and I'll go. I will be like, nope.
I have a similar thing because number one, I'm not generally into slimmer dudes.
Yeah.
And my older brother's slimmer. And so it's like that might be part of why, but I'm into more, like generally heavy set dudes.
Rotund.
Yeah. Like a little, extra or whatever.
Oh.
But that makes me run into the thing of sometimes on a dating app or whatever, I'll see someone that looks like my little brother. And I'm just like, nope. Even if it's like a little bit, even if I get a hint of like they kind of, I'm just like, nope.
Nope.
I'm just like immediately like, no. It's just because it's just too weird. Like I don't know. It's just like because of how anxious and neurotic and I am, I would get way too in my head about it.
I will say when I was 13, I did date a girl that had the same name as my sister, but I was also
How was that?
13.
That's fair.
It's not like look weird. It's just
I was a horny teenager, and in my head, it didn't matter.
I was gonna say. So wait, all you were doing, was like maybe a little bit of kissing, but you were a horn with the capital H, huh?
All
thing.
caps. Banging the keyboard.
If other people do it, I don't think it's necessarily weird. It's just
it was a Smash controller clacking.
Yeah. With like foxes
Continues,
wave dashing.
some people can separate it, and that's fine. I don't think it's weird to do that, but I think just personally, I'm just like,
Okay.
Yeah.
So let me see how this second one colors you guys. It hits you guys. This is a twofer. So different person, completely different person. I live at home with my dad.
Mm-hmm.
He recently got an Instagram account, and we follow each other.
Oh.
I don't think he realizes that his likes and comments and followed accounts are public. He follows loads of foot fetish accounts and likes loads of pictures of women's feet.
No.
He obviously has a foot fetish.
That's awful to learn about your own dad.
I have worries about what this means for my home life.
No.
I normally just walk around the house barefoot without a second thought, but I don't know if that is still appropriate.
Oh, it should be appropriate. You're a kid.
It should be. He has shown no evidence that he likes my feet, but I wouldn't walk around the house topless
Sorry, these sentences are making me laugh.
because it's not appropriate.
I think no. Look, I think the problem is if you think even for a second your dad would in any way, no matter what you did,
Yeah. Oh.
feel that way. Like,
Yeah.
Well, you
Like-
should just not know your parents' preferences, period. Because then,
yeah, I never want to ever know anything about that
Yeah.
stuff with my parents.
because like with a dude, if you're a dude, you'd be just like, but you also be like, yeah, I mean, makes sense. But I don't know about the foot thing. I just mean like, you know what they're probably gonna like, but you don't want to know what your dad likes. But it's like,
Oh gosh, no.
but yeah,
Gosh,
if you're
no.
totally a daughter, that is
Yeah,
super,
no, there's more things to worry about if that's a concern.
super sus.
Yeah, very strange. Yeah, because I don't ever want to. The furthest extent I ever want to know, or don't want to know, but I'm okay with knowing, is that like my mom's dating and my dad's dating. That's fine. It's like whatever. But like, yeah. Besides that, I'm like, no.
You can kind of glean what they like based off of if they have a
I don't
dating
wanna.
trend. They have like a dating trend. You see what men they're bringing home. You're like, oh, I
Yeah.
get it.
I'm
I
like,
get what they like.
no. Yeah.
So that's your type. I should have noticed, but
Like I talk with my mom about it a little, but
yeah.
I don't know you
Yeah.
liked Matthew McConaughey type men.
yeah, like I think that's fine because it's funny. It's fun. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when you get to it deep in the paint, I think it's a little weird. I don't. Yeah, getting too specific. I'm
Yeah,
like, no.
yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Luckily, my parents are conservative enough to never let me know that.
Though for some reason,
Oh, yeah.
I'm okay with
like good Midwestern.
I'm okay with
There's-
talking with my brothers about it a little bit because, like,
Yeah.
for me, I'm just like, whatever. Who fucking cares? I don't get like in depth, but I'm just like, honestly, he's more uncomfortable with it than I am.
You're not like, yo, Chris, Them big boys. Chris, you get it? I
I
love
don't do
them
that. I
dudes.
just like I'll be like, hey, I got laid, and he's like, but it's funny because like he'll be uncomfortable, and I'm like, what?
So you're just being an asshole.
Yeah, I'm just being a dick
Yeah,
a little bit,
yeah.
but
Hell yeah.
because I don't know. He's like, how you doing? I'm just like, well,
Oh, yeah.
I could never talk to that like just willing. I mean, it's just. I mean, I think I could say it if it was
yeah.
like.
Yeah.
I don't get like in depth because I think that's
If
weird.
it was
but-
like a thing in my family, like it was like we were that chill and close with each other, but no one in my family is close in any way, shape, or form.
my older brother just goes, good for you. And he's just like,
I feel like that's what you should be saying, you know?
it's just like,
Definitely.
all right,
Like, you know what, fucking
like that's great.
mazel, like fucking mazel top. All right, yeah,
It's just
Cool.
funny. I don't know.
yeah. Fuck yeah. Is it time for world news?
Yeah, I think so.
It's flying.
Oh,
Zoom.
zoom.
Oh gosh, for this next recording, I'll have to set up a soundboard so we can.
I
go with
have a
the-
soundboard.
Fuck yeah,
But
I
I have
gotta
to
send you
hook
some
it up.
sounds then.
I have to hook it up, right?
Yeah, same. Like same. I
All right.
fuck.
Because then I gotta change the settings for everything. But yeah, go on.
I got an article.
All right.
Bats are being killed so people can drink their blood.
I feel. Do we not learn? Was it not suspected that a bat may have been behind Corona?
Well, I still don't know if it was 100% confirmed,
Okay.
the bat thing, but
Sure. I mean, it wasn't, but
why risk it?
yeah, why risk it? I don't know. Well, I mean, the thing is, diseases have come out of weird contact with, in general, with animals. So, like, why risk it?
I
Yeah.
think a lot of it has to do with their poop.
Guano.
Guano.
Ah.
Y'all see Ace Ventura Pet Detective 2?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's guano.
And you must be the Monopoly man.
And I haven't watched it.
Yeah.
Not Basco. Not Basco.
I
It's the
haven't
best
watched
shit.
it in a very long time, either of them, and I feel like I should. I wonder how well they've aged.
I think the scene where he crawls out of a rhino's asshole is
Oh, yeah.
still
Still kind of funny.
one of the best cinematic masterpieces of all time.
I mean, I love
What
Jim
we should
Carrey.
do-
He's even though he's an anti-vaxxer.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I shouldn't be too surprised. He's like a weird holistic actor guy.
He's
but
a
like,
bit strange. He's definitely a bit strange of a guy,
A
but
bit?
I
Yeah.
like
a bit.
I am pissed at his opinion on that. But
Yeah.
I like his acting. What are you gonna do?
A man that can fold his face into the Grinch on command is not a bit.
He just
It's a lot.
I can't even try to do it. He just does like a
He like pancake folds his face.
Oh.
Actually, fun fact, did you know there's a there's a picture of Jim Carrey where it looks like no shit, it looks like me.
What?
He has a haircut that looks extremely similar to a haircut I had at the time in high school.
Jim Carrey?
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Here, let me try to find it. I'll
It's
send
his
it to
high
you.
school photo?
Yes.
No, of me.
Oh.
Let me try to find it. Hold on.
Oh.
Around that time, Nicole.
That you look
Yeah.
like Jim Carrey.
Where he
Yeah.
here.
Well, I'll keep reading this.
Yeah.
It's not hard to find bats for sale in the marketplaces of Bolivia. They're usually tucked away in pungent shoeboxes, some with as many as 20 bats jammed together. Gross. The live ones crawling over those who have already succumbed to the disease or stress. Oh my God, this is terrible. People buy them so they can drink fresh bat blood for it supports healing properties.
Oh, of course.
Particularly, they can help manage epilepsy. What?
Wait, for real?
I don't know if it's for real, but they believe it.
Oh, that's too specific.
So if someone's like is having like a seizure, they just like jam some blood down their throat and they're fine. That's my guess, I guess. The belief is well rooted within our society, mainly in Andreas explains bat specialist Luis F. Aguirre, director of the Center for Biodiversity and Genetics in the University of San Simon and Cochabamba.
Wait, and genetics?
You don't know the meaning of this, Andre, but you're the Ben Kissel of our group.
Ben Kishel. Is this from The Office?
So last podcast,
Left?
they do a podcast, a regular one and a live one, and Ben Kissel's the one that
Okay.
has trouble reading shit all the time.
Okay, look. I had ADHD when growing up. Reading was difficult for me because I couldn't pay attention.
I'm just red.
Hey, people find it charming, I'm sure. I'm sure.
No, it's charming. It's not. I'm just,
No, I know. I'm just giving you. I got it's called. Well, you punching down. I'm punching down. Double punch down.
double punch.
No,
No.
2 fists down.
Huh.
Sorry, I'm getting tangled in my headphones for some reason.
Two fists way down.
Way down.
All right, I found the picture.
I once received a call from France A Bolivian asking about bats, he says. The caller wanted to treat a child's epilepsy by feeding him bat blood. In that instance, and every other like it, Aguirre repeats the same refrain that there's no proof of any of this medical
Okay.
medicinal
Medicinal.
Medicinal.
What are you trying?
It makes so much sense now, but I don't. It just was like, this is not a word that works. Who made this word?
Oh
Oh,
no!
sorry.
Nicole vanished.
Less oh no.
Okay, we're
Oh,
back.
Hello?
the chat just went completely black. Oh, we can see all of Nicole's friends list.
Sorry.
Nice. What?
Anyway.
Jack Black? Oh my god! Just start making up people that are on the list.
All right, here's the picture of Jim Carrey where he totally looks like he has my hair.
Oh fuck yeah! That's
Right?
fantastic.
Right?
It
Right?
looks like are you sure that's not a face swap? Like, are you sure you didn't?
Is this from the era of Eternal Sunshine? Because he didn't have kind
I
of
don't
long
know.
hair in that.
No.
Yeah.
No, he had short.
Eternal
he had
Sunshine
short hair in
was
that.
2004. I know what you're talking about though. It wasn't Eternal, but around that era he did have long hair for something. Number 23.
Sorry, listeners, you can't see this.
I think he had long hair for the number 23.
I mean, I could show it on screen.
No, I looked it up. His hair wasn't that long.
Oh, it'll throw the cameras all out of whack if you share your screen.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I could just import an image. It wouldn't be like that hard, but whatever. Anyway, look up Jim Carrey long hair. That's it. It's
Look up
in
Jim
there.
Carrey long hair.
The number 23 because it's a bad movie.
It is. It's a bad movie.
I never actually watched it, but I'm very curious.
I don't remember much
What?
about it, but I remember it's bad.
I thought it was so fucking funny. I went to go see it in theaters.
Maybe we can have the less you know bad movie night.
Who knows? We could.
I would love to. We need to watch Ace Ventura once a year.
That's important.
Every year.
Is this our Blart mall cop version
Yeah.
of My
Yeah.
Mother, My Brother, and Me?
Yes.
I mean, not to rip him off too bad, but yes.
So
Well, I'm definitely not starting a dedicated side podcast dedicated to
yeah, no.
Jim Carrey.
Why not? It'd be so easy.
But fucking all right. Who else has a article?
I do.
I'll be honest, I
somewhere.
don't because I was setting this up.
Ah, no worries. Here's one. So this is a little bit old, but I think it's still very good. Great Grand's anger at being left to sit on chair for weeks as new sofa still hasn't arrived.
Repeat.
Gran.
Great Grand's anger at being left to sit on chair for weeks as new sofa still hasn't arrived.
Poor lady.
Or lady,
Yeah, so this
especially right now.
this is some of the least news I've ever found, I think.
Yeah.
So-
and I love it a lot.
That's fair. That's just like that. I feel like not
Yeah.
even her grandkids would want to
She
care
moved-
about it. But
So
it's on
she
a
did-
news site. Anyway, go.
Does she have a grandchildren?
I mean, if she does.
Yeah. She's a great grandmother. I would hope she has grandchildren.
Okay, so this lady's pissed.
Pissed. Straight up fucking knackered, bro. He is
Knackered.
from the bloody old UK, so I assume knackered.
Oh, I gotta pause this video before I get audio.
She's Knickerbocker angry.
Video.
Oh, she looks
Perfect.
nice.
She looks angry. Or well, she looks miffed.
Miffed. That's a good one.
She looks miffed.
Well, she's just a grandma. I don't think she's a great grandma, or does it say?
It's a
Oh no, yeah. Wow, she's a great grandma. All right.
She moved into a new place.
yeah.
Is that what happened?
looks good for her age. Huh.
No. Yes.
Or did some bandit steal her normal couch?
She
I think she just doesn't even have a
couple
couch.
of no good nicks.
Doesn't have a couch.
Yeah, no, she
at all.
moved into her new home
Okay.
and purchased a three-piece. And guess what? New sofa and chair did not arrive.
Motherfucker.
Weeks and weeks and weeks went by. Once more, this is the least news I've ever brought. So thank you for asking.
Yeah.
So this.
Mhm. Any questions you'd like?
Why didn't this lady just like bring her old couch in first before throwing it away?
I
Yeah.
mean, she just assumed she could trust.
mean-
I've been there.
It's COVID-19
It
days,
is
lady.
COVID time.
Like,
Well, this is actually from a while ago. This is
Oh.
at the beginning of last year.
Okay,
There was no
never
COVID.
mind.
oh,
Hadn't been invented yet.
Then why is this news?
she has every right to be miffed.
I could kind of.
I don't know.
Slow news day.
Slow news day.
Not anymore.
That new corner, slow news day.
Slow news day. Yeah, that should. Yeah, sure.
So my favorite part about this is unfortunately visual, I'm realizing.
Mm.
There's a series of pictures that someone took
Mhm.
of her. And one, she's sitting in the chair that she has to sit in without the sofa,
Mhm.
in the place of the sofa. The rest of are her just standing around awkwardly and sitting on the ground.
I love her sitting on the ground.
It's the funniest shit. So
Okay.
I put it in the chat Twitch channel, so it's people want to click on it. But just the funniest, just the funniest.
Okay. Maybe I just want to say that
Mm-hmm.
in a lot of Asian cultures, sitting on the ground is normal.
Yeah.
Sitting on a pillow.
Well,
sitting
usually
on
they have
your-
a pillow. Yeah.
Yeah, she probably has a pillow.
The Western world doesn't have pillows
She
yet.
could-
We don't have. We can't sit on the
Aren't
ground.
there?
This could be. She could start this movement in England.
I could be
Bring
wrong.
it over. She could get it.
Oh.
She could get it. What's it called? I was gonna call it a kigurumi. Get a
Who's wrong? Yeah, get a kigurumi. Who cares?
What is that thing with the?
Kotatsu.
It's like a table with.
Wait, that's a ramen.
Oh, you're thinking of a kotatsu.
That's nothing.
That's what I said. Oh, wait. Tunts.
That is ramen.
You're right. One is definitely ramen.
Kotatsu. Okay, I was right. Kotatsu,
Kotatsu,
is
yeah.
I think Tonkatsu.
Kotatsu.
Kontatsu's pork.
Yes, kontatsu
Pork.
is a Japanese dish consisting of breaded, deep fried tempura pork cutlet.
That is tonkatsu, not kontatsu.
Yeah.
Cool. Now that we've got that out of the way,
The
Will you have tonkatsu on your
you
tonkatsu?
should sit her ass right into a bowl. I won't because I'm vegetarian.
so
Yes.
I could be wrong.
Yes.
Aren't the floors in Japan though also made out of different stuff? Does that matter?
I believe that.
I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean,
I guess
people
it doesn't
still do
matter.
it in whatever house. I don't think they care.
yeah, a
Yeah.
lot of them have tatami mats, which I assume are mat-like and not.
I don't think the modern
Or-
homes have tatami mats.
Mm.
I'm just saying some.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's like our
I don't-
old crappy LA 70s apartments out here where it has corn or what is it? Asbestos ceiling,
Corn.
spackled ceiling,
Corn ceiling,
popcorn
Cement
ceiling,
floor.
and fucking radish carpets. It's disgusting.
radish.
Disgust. Oh, can I show you a little buddy that
Please show me the buddy.
I a while back I had a little bit of a vinyl
Yeah.
toy
Oh, addiction,
that, like what would
Yeah.
you call it? Laps.
deep lust. Oh yeah.
And I thought and he's made a felt cute little like he's like
Oh,
the
he's a
Instagram
little drooling
logo,
Instagram
but
man.
he's like a little guy.
Did you forget we're doing an audio podcast?
Yeah, we are, but I just wanted to show it.
That's the allowance once per episode. Everyone gets one. Each of us has one of allowance.
Yeah.
To make people go, yeah, I should probably just watch the VOD or maybe show up to the Twitch recording.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you both used your one.
Yep.
Yeah. Everybody gets one.
A cute eye of noticing that I gave myself a reason that I shared an article with a grandma sitting on the floor.
Oh, I was just going for your kigurumi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the Kigurumi bit. Oh, I had already said in a previous episode, every single video recording, I'm going to dress up in a costume. And I mean that.
Yeah.
All
For the
right.
month of October.
All right.
Even
I think
though
that's
some
fun.
of the recordings are going to be posted.
Then listeners, then you
In the
don't. Then
future?
you haven't used your one because if you're committing to a bit,
Oh.
then this is a legitimate reason that listeners should definitely come to the live podcast.
Yeah.
'Cause it's a unique, committed experience. Unless Nicole's unique,
Yeah.
committed experience is just showing a new vinyl toy every single day.
I think that works, right, Nicole? You can buy a new one every week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, one of the rules on our audio podcast is if you can manage to describe it well enough,
Yeah.
then it can pass.
Goes through.
Yeah.
Goes through.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
Andre, you have any more news for us?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
It didn't open.
Maybe I
Why?
should. Let me find. What do I
This
do?
is. Oh, we used to say where the articles were from. This is from npr.org.
Well, we started putting that inside the show notes and then stopped.
Stop
So
doing that because that's not my job.
correct.
Supreme Court declines to hear Led Zeppelin.
Yeah. Just
Supreme Court has declined to hear a case alleging that the band Led Zeppelin plagiarized the opening of one of its signature songs,
Oh.
Stairways to Heaven. This upholds a previous March ruling that landed
I
in
think I've heard this
favor
before.
of Zeppelin and possibly ends the legal battle that has gone on since 2014. God, you made it sound like it was going to be longer than
Yeah,
that.
I did hear this before.
It's just gone on since the band started. The original suit was suit was filed by Michael Skidmore, a trustee for Randy Craig Wolf, whose stage name was Randy California.
Robert.
The
Kelly?
late guitarist. Yeah, I knew you were going to say that. I knew it so hard. As soon as I saw that, I knew.
Guess who else has that name?
The late guitarist and songwriter for the band Spirit. It released the instrumental Taurus in January 1968 on its self-titled debut album more than 3 years ago before Led Zeppelin released Stairway to Heaven on its fourth album. 2016, a jury ruled that in favor of Led Zeppelin, the case was revived and brought to the Ninth Court. I'm adding my own numbers on there of appeals, which again ruled in favor of Zeppelin this year. Francis Malafie. I said Malfoy. Malafie.
Malfoy.
It's a confusion of like John McAfee and Draco Malfoy.
Actually, McAfee was in the news recently.
Oh, we'll have to talk about that then.
Yeah, let me see.
The lawyer representing Wolfie's estate told NPR that at that time that Led Zeppelin won on a technicality, as the court focused on written scores submitted to the U.S. Copyright Office instead of allowing the jury to hear the recording. Yeah, they said, and I think it's very disheartening for the creatives, and it's a big win for the multi-billion-dollar music industry.
Sure. Yeah.
So should we listen to this? Because like we always put audio in the podcast post.
That's true. I think going forward, if we can find a way to stream it through while doing the podcast, that'd be best.
Yes. Without it messing up the camera.
Oh, it shouldn't. There's a way. I know how. I just need to get off my lazy ass and set it up for all of us. But yeah, we can listen to it. I think that the Supreme Court's just a bunch of Zeppelin stands.
We could
They're like, oh no, legendary Zepp, they'd never, they'd fucking never.
we could all just listen to it.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. That's how we usually do it. And then we edit it. Because if it's an audio, we can just edit it in.
Well, I can't change.
And we'll give it to you. If you guys all want to start it at the same time with us, you want to do it all at the same time with us? Oh, Freddie just clipped. Sorry, I shouldn't have said.
Is the band Taurus or Spirit? Like what's...
Yeah, Spirit. The song's name is Taurus.
People are gonna hear it because I'm playing it on my phone. What?
Because there's a little bit of time off.
Yeah.
Right. Currently, guess what's on the Xbox Game Pass? Subnautica. I'm very excited.
Oh, nice.
I'm very excited to see what you're talking about.
It's very.
Hell yeah.
Also, there's no singing in this song. All right, let me know when we're good. Yeah, do it at the same time.
I'm gonna listen to Professor X talking about ordering chicken masala for 15 minutes in this Uber Eats commercial that I can't skip. Yeah.
Okay, if it sounds good, yeah, just hold it up. Gotta put it right on it. Let's just do it at the same time. All right, listeners, get ready.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, very somber. Slow start.
A lot of violence.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of this violence. Oh.
Some cello. Some flutes.
Sounds nice.
Sounds very jazzy, kind of.
I was about to say, like,
It
fucking
is.
Ron Burgundy to show up.
Dude, it is totally the same.
It sounds very much.
Yeah.
I feel this.
Oof.
Yeah, what the fuck? Oh, that's wild.
The guitar's coming in.
Oh yeah, that's the same.
It's the same.
Bruh, how did they not win?
Huh.
Oh, because they're all ghosts. They're just spirits now.
Well, because it is just that one progression, but it's kind of the most famous part of the song.
They totally ripped it, though.
That's wild. Well, this came first.
Yeah. Oh, totally.
3 years prior.
I mean, look at them. They're hippies.
Literally everyone
All
in
right,
the comments.
future man.
Literally everyone in the comments is talking about the connection with Led Zeppelin and the Supreme Court and everything.
They said the chord progression of the Stairway is certainly reminiscent of this, but then again, the same type of progression has been used throughout history. Stairway has several changes that make it classic, which it is. 1, a constant ascending melody against the descending bass notes. To me, this is what makes Stairway such a great song. 2, the end of the progression resolves quite differently.
Yeah, that's the
3,
only part.
Stairway has an original vocal melody. And 4, Stairway uses a progression only as part of the song.
Honestly,
it's paired with a separate chord progression.
Yeah.
And that is cycled 3 or 4 times as I recall.
Yeah.
It then goes onto a different progression as Stairway develops.
Honestly, I'm on the side of Led Zeppelin because nowadays people straight up just take parts of songs and mix it in.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I think it's under the fair use kind of thing where it's like a sample almost.
Yeah, I think I've come over pretty quickly.
Yeah. I think that because Stairway, like the only part that's the same is that chord progression.
Yeah.
And everything else is different.
Yeah, sorry, Spirit.
Sorry, Spirit.
Better get on your airlines and go back home.
Damn.
Yeah. So sinks burn, I would say.
Well, I mean, it's like it's right. It's like it's hard because with art, it's a similar way. It's like
Yeah.
the rule of thumb is usually if you change the work, audio or like art, I think 30%,
Mhm.
it's legitimate. I don't know what qualifies 30%.
I don't either.
That's arguable.
But this is definitely less than 30. It's just the one.
Oh yeah, this is
chord
a fraction
progression.
of their song.
Yeah.
It's just like the tiptoe into the song.
Tiptoe through the tulips.
It's getting your feet wet in the ocean. All right, we're getting near the end of the podcast.
Yeah, we
We are
got
getting
like
near the end of the podcast.
10 minutes late.
Which means,
Uh-huh.
so this might seem visual, but like stay with me on this one.
All
Here's
right.
Okay.
another article.
Okay.
So, mom left red-faced after accidentally ordering rude Peppa Pig plate for her toddler.
Oh no. Wait, what?
Yes.
How? What?
It's a rude plate.
Is it like
rude
a
Peppa Pig
a
plate.
Spencer's Gift kind of thing where it's like they took
Ooh.
the IP and they just made this
Let's get
thing?
the guesses going. So like instead of a pig head, it's like a dick.
Yeah, like cuz places like Spencer's do that where they take
Yeah.
a kid's IP and they do something fucked up with it or whatever.
It'd be like Pecker the pig.
Ha, ha,
Yeah,
ha, ha.
I get you.
Yeah, they
Or
I
become
get
giving
a
a
ya.
big
nasty
middle
man.
finger.
Oh, the pig saying "fuck you, mother."
Fuck you,
know,
mate.
it's
You want a fucking tussle? Peppa.
oh. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's
exactly.
my big piggy.
Andre, what is your guess? What do you think this rude plate, this rude Peppa Pig blended plate, has to say?
It's a word or a picture image.
Well, it is a plate, and that's as much
Got a design on it, I assume.
as your brain.
It's either-
yes, you can assume that there's a
Okay,
Peppa
okay,
Pig.
we can ask a little bit of questions, right?
Okay.
So like,
yes,
is there lettering in it?
there is.
But is there also an image on it?
I think it's two
There
things.
is.
I feel like
Okay.
I feel like it could be two things.
Okay.
One, it's incredibly deliberate, or it's incredibly accidental.
Yeah.
Where it's like either a misprint or it didn't
Mhm.
go through the proper like quality check or whatever.
Or it's like a third party created,
Yeah.
like made in China kind of thing.
Oh, that's true. That could be a third thing. Yeah.
I will say this is a yet unnamed option.
Oh, huh.
You guys curious? You ready for me
I
to
want
show
to
it?
know. Yeah. Can you
Because if
show
we
me?
amp it up too much, it's gonna be a letdown.
Okay, let me
It's
see.
gonna be a letdown, baby.
Let's see it.
Okay, so it's a Peppa Pig.
Mhm.
Looks like a legitimate kids bowl.
Legitimate kids bowl. Nothing wrong here.
Oh, it is one of the things that we said.
Peppa
Nope.
Pig has
Isn't
3 little muffins,
Mm-hmm.
and on all the edges, with a giant exclamation point, it says groin,
Groin.
Yeah. So in
like crotch.
French, groin means snout.
I see.
However, they'd pronounce it because they're French.
Groin. I don't know.
Groin. Yeah, I fucking.
Groin.
Wah. I feel like the R is silent, probably like wah.
Come to my groin.
I feel that. I feel
And
that.
might
I
be
feel
silent,
that.
I don't know.
I'm
Yeah.
Dracula. Sorry, I'm Dracula. I'm
Wah,
not French. Come to my groin.
Come to my groin.
Wee wee.
I do like the idea that some motherfucker was just typing like groin exclamation mark and essentially like a quality guy, and he's just like, yeah, seems fine to me. Little pig got some cupcakes. Who gives a shit?
I see. So they must have gotten it. I don't know, maybe on like Amazon or eBay or something, and it was just a French version of the plate.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Just kidding.
What?
Apparently, this goes even farther.
Huh.
Not only does it mean snout,
Oh.
it's the French equivalent of oink.
That's what I figured. I feel like it's like
Yeah.
guac guac. You know, like no N
Yeah.
and no R, like guac, because it's kind of pig sounding.
got a big brain on you.
One of my favorite things is watching those videos where it shows like animal sounds in other languages.
Yeah.
Oh.
Some of them I'm like, we dumb. How did we hear
Yeah.
that? Some of them I would go, they dumb. How do they hear that? Okay,
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
get
Mhm.
the Japanese one. Nya. I'm like, I don't hear that.
You ever heard a cat stretch and make a noise?
No, I don't own a cat and you do, so maybe you can correct me.
I own a
Barry does
cat.
not. Barry's pretty silent when he yawns.
Honestly, it's more like a
Yeah,
like with a like that. Should be like
you're not
that.
wrong.
Yeah, I don't even think meow is like exactly.
No, I think meow is like kind of almost there, but it's like
I think like what in China it's close. I remember China's being close. I can't remember what it is. Either way,
Lynn,
we gotta agree on. Oh, we have a resource.
what is the sound a cat make in China? Meow? Oh, it's just meow.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's the same. Then where am I thinking of?
It's the same as the U.S.
Kirby says cats can go nya, but not for everything.
Dog is different. What's dog?
Mm.
Wang? With it? How you spell it?
Wong. That sounds Wong to me.
W-N-G? Okay. Wang.
Wong. Wong.
Woof is. I think woof is appropriate because I recently watched a video of a husky.
Yeah.
And he like growled and went woof. Like he made
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like
a
Borf,
distinct
A hard dub.
woof.
morph,
Woof,
wolf, all those. Lots of
Yeah.
F.
Borf. Rough.
F.
Rough.
and-
I think rough is one too.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
Okay.
What I think we should start having is just like a 3D T-posing like Farquaad-esque type, but it's a dog and he just goes, Wong. I think
like
the kids
that.
would be into it. Just
I think that's
Well, no, he
good.
just
Yeah.
goes.
all the
E.
Zoomers.
He's supposed to go E.
E.
You ever see that one meme of Farquaad pointing? He's laughing and it just says white.
Yes. Yes.
That's one
Yes.
of my favorite pictures ever.
Yes.
Just like white.
Oh, does it just give and give and give? So, okay,
so good.
this actually brings me on to something I've been kicking around the whole headspace for a while. We should have infrequent like segment, but like once a month.
Okay.
Maybe we each get our own episode where we bring in a few of our favorite
Yeah,
things
That'd be fun.
of like recent time, like a little show and tell.
Yeah, that's like last
Okay.
podcast that they do.
For the visual show.
They do that? Fuck them. I hate everyone.
They do it.
No, I was saying just like in general, but yeah, that would help if it was for the
Are they the South Park of the podcasts where they've just
No.
done it all?
fuck them. I thought they just did spooky stuff. These motherfuckers, they've gone into territory I haven't even thought of.
No, so what's funny is that they have a spooky podcast, which is their main one.
Oh.
And then they have side stories, which is just Ben and Henry reading news. That's weird.
Henry.
And then they have Ben. And then they have their live podcast that is on Adult Swim. And what they do is they call every week. They have it's someone's mandate. So like it'll cycle between the four of them, where it's Ben, Henry, Marcus, and the guy who's just on their podcast who does like the technical stuff. I forget
Yeah.
his name, but
Techman, Mr. Techman.
Mr. Tech.
We need a Mr. Techman.
And they all have a mandate, and they are tasked with, when it's their week, they have to find a bunch of videos to show, and they're usually pretty either weird or gross or whatever, or funny or sweet. They kind of alternate. Henry in particular always has this one where he's like, it's a segment he calls "Will You Shut Off the Stream," where he tries to bring
That's
the worst shit ever to see if people will shut off the stream. Anyway,
So what I'm learning is we'll
Yeah.
never be original.
What I further realized,
and that'll
well, I mean, it's a pretty. I mean, fucking, they do that on H3 too. It's like their main.
No, I know.
What-
I'm just kidding.
Okay.
what I realized even further is
Huh.
this is the entire basis of Griffin and his wife's podcast, Wonderful.
Yeah.
Is they just talk about stuff fuck.
I mean, it's not an original idea. Like, everything's been done. Like, what else are you gonna
Yeah.
do?
That's fair. That's fair. That's
No,
fair.
I'm sure there's a billion advice podcasts.
Yeah, this.
I don't think there's anything that's like us to a degree. Like the premise of
so.
like reading news, sure, but I really don't think anyone is the train wreck that we are.
I
Maybe for good reason.
mean,
I mean, we bring a very specific quality.
Oh yeah, we bring in the energy.
oh yeah, fucking Simon.
But is it the energy?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Simon brought up one time accidentally Ben showed a video. It was a snuff film basically, and he didn't know the person died in the video. And they never let him
That's
live it down.
terrible.
They were just like,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
remember that
terrible.
time Ben showed someone dying on stream? It was
That would have been me because I've 100% brought articles like that to this podcast, and it's like, hey, check this out.
yeah.
What
It's
happened to
very-
him? Oh,
Oh.
he very much died, and before he died, a pedophile touched
I mean,
him. Fuck.
Ethan did the same
Like-
thing, and he knew the person died. It was on their After Dark thing.
Oh,
He like
wow.
fell down an elevator shaft.
Wow.
Yeah,
That'll do
Anyway.
it. That'll do it. That'll do it.
but that one at least you don't see it.
Yeah. You
Like,
know,
you don't
Yeah.
see the end result.
yeah. I don't even remember what.
What I wanted to say earlier relating to the dog thing,
Huh.
I'm pretty sure I was driving with Brandon. It was when we were first in Sherman Oaks, because I'm pretty sure me and you were the only ones with the car. They didn't have one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You were driving, and I have this thing where if I see a dog,
Yeah.
I like to woof at it to get its attention.
Okay.
Not putting two and two together that there is a woman walking the dog, and
Yeah.
not realizing that that is also how people
No.
cat call people.
No. Why?
So I was
Start dog calling people.
Oh,
So
Jay.
I was like, Brandon,
Wanna
drive.
sniff that foot?
was like, Brandon, drive.
That's funny.
Never have done that out a window ever again.
Did she look at you? Did she look at you weird?
I do remember.
I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure she probably did, or she might have been like, I'm used to this, whatever.
I mean, if a random stranger woofed at me from like, I'd be like, yeah, what?
It was a really big dog. We were
No, I
kind of
know.
close because we were at like a stop sign, so not a street. And I really wanted to bark at the dog to get its attention.
Yeah.
And my brain just did not connect the dots until like right after I finished saying woof.
Right after, you're just like, you're like, immediately after, you're like, I've made a terrible mistake. Like,
Yeah, that's Arrested Development.
I think what would
I
help
made a huge mistake.
huge mistake.
what would help in the future is if you started going bow wow wow yippee yo yippee yay.
Yeah, wow, yippee yo, yippee yay.
Either that,
Because no one.
Then they know.
Then they know. They're like,
as long as they also don't sing Who Let the Dogs Out, because everybody should know what that song is really about.
what is that song really about? I was 10.
It's about calling ugly women getting out. Because you call women dogs.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
That's true. Yeah.
It's not, and they put it in the they use it in the
I
Rugrats.
know. Ooh, let
Let's
the
jump
dogs
in.
out. Yeah, because they're talking about like.
Yippee-yi-yo.
Talk about ugly
Oh.
girls.
Yeah.
Who let the ugly
I remember
girls out?
learning that and being like, yeesh.
Fuck.
It's terrible.
I never realized.
If you're
my thought, yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
My thought comprehension stayed in that era, so I never
Yeah.
actually critically thought about the song.
That's like, okay, I've probably talked about this before, but it really goes to show sometimes just when you even into adulthood, you continually think of
Yeah.
a certain thing in a
innocent way.
younger aspect. Yeah, because
yeah.
again, I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before, but my grandma is gay or was gay.
Oh.
And she and her partner, we always called her aunt, and they lived together.
Yeah.
But my stupid kid
Yeah.
brain did not put together that they were like together.
Ah.
Because no one ever talked about
Yeah.
it. No one ever talked about
Yeah.
it. They were very like conservative and like they were very like, like so my brain didn't put together until one day, I think probably in college, my older brother was like, "Hey Nikki, grandma's gay." I was like, I literally like Jimmy Neutron brain blast like into my brain and out again. I was like, "Oh, you're right." I had no idea. And like that's why
Oh my god.
yeah. But like it yeah, she was
Fuck yeah.
yeah, she pretty recently passed away, but it's all good. I mean, like she whatchamacallit, you wouldn't know it. Really, like I want to
Yeah.
emphasize, like they were like really into Disney
It's
and
almost like she's a normal human being.
well, yeah, but like, they were also
but
kind
just into
of
women.
well, also because they both like they never were that affectionate.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Like.
No, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, we're from the Midwest. Like this is part and parcel.
They had very conservative views. They were very like
Yeah. Oh yeah.
it was weird, That's why I never suspected it as a kid because I was just like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like there's definitely
That's like a
I don't know.
special. That's a special like compartmentalizing.
Yeah,
that you
everyone
have
in
to
my
do.
family compartmentalized it. I was
Yeah,
like,
but like
what?
specifically to be the person at the center of it having conservative views.
Yeah.
'Cause it'd be like, oh well, like me, gay, and that being a whole thing. Like,
Whatever.
but those black people,
And they weren't
I
married.
can't even.
Yeah. The interesting that always I
Yeah.
found is that like in lesbian relationships is that you can still get the one side toxic masculinity,
Yeah.
Mm.
which I find very interesting because that's really embedded into, male culture.
Bread.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not that it can't be in
No, I
in
mean,
a female culture.
it kinda
it's like,
tracks.
it's like how you're raised and you can adapt to it regardless.
It kind of tracks
it-
because
Yeah.
my aunt was a gym teacher and she was pretty like generally masculine. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, I guess
Yeah.
when I think of it, I know, like, obviously, gay women can be masculine, but I guess it's just the
Yeah.
toxicity of that behavior.
Sure.
Its root is what.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe I'm not describing it well enough. Because when I think of it, I don't see it as,
Yeah.
oh, they can't be masculine. It's more of
Toxicity.
like,
Simon, sorry.
yeah, the the toxicity. Did I say toxicity?
I mean, like, I'm just now the
No.
toxicity of our city.
Yeah.
So, just to like tie this all up with a bow, I just now realized that something I had been like processing through a younger lens was the idea of tomboy, and I'm sure this isn't true across the board, but that's just like masculine presenting. That's
Yeah.
just I've heard these words before.
I mean, that's what I was when I was younger. A lot more so.
Yeah.
But
For fucking sure. So, is it time for the headouts?
yes.
yeah.
Police officers threaten to quit if the public keeps demanding accountability.
God, isn't that just the fucking world right now?
Yeah.
Zip zop zooey.
Oh, I never got to share my. You know what? I'll share the John McAfee news in my thing. head out thing.
Oh, perfect.
We'll talk about it next time.
Mr. Effie.
Okay. We at least still have to say, what do we say? It's been
You're
so long.
next. So
What is the thing we say when
we're talking about John McAfee?
when we're talking about John McAfee?
I actually don't remember.
Captain's
Captain's
log.
log.
Captain's log.
Yeah.
That's right.
Captain's log. All right.
I forgot. Yeah, I was like,
Oh,
Captain.
you gooch.
Yeah.
You gooch.
It's been a while.
You
That's a thing that
Yep.
we haven't done either in a while.
It's been a while.
Nah, man, I'm gooch.
Nah, man, I'm Gooch.
All
right. Say your thing, Nicole.
John McAfee, software pioneer who fled the law, is arrested in Spain. Shout out to Spain.
Wow, so he came back to the U.S. for a while, and then he just bailed again and then got
Yeah.
arrested.
Arrested
I mean, you just
on
you can't fuck whales. You just can't.
It's about evading tax.
Spanish taxes.
Spanish
I still want him to. McAfee. I still want you to come on.
Yeah. From
From
jail.
jail.
It doesn't change anything. This doesn't. Yeah, call us from jail. I'll pay for the phone bill.
Yeah.
If you need it, I will give you an audio erotic situation. It can be a conjugal audio
Yeah.
visit.
Sure.
Take it away, Andre.
I'll have to say my head out.
Yeah. Do
Oh,
it.
true.
Do it.
We went out of order.
Foul mouth parrot to return to park, possibly reformed.
Yay.
Time to turn that
Possibly reformed.
bad bird.
Oh, someone
into a
said
good
before we
bird.
totally sign out, someone said update on the beef with Anime Pussy podcast. Nothing. It's just.
Oh, fucking still hate him.
Yeah. It's ever
we
standing.
got to get on that podcast, right?
Okay.
We got to get on that
All right,
podcast.
fine. Anime Pussy podcast. What's up?
What's up? Just what's up?
You gonna come challenge us? We can have a podcast versus podcast special.
Yeah.
You want to do that?
No.
I am afeared.
Wait, we just need to get on their podcast.
You're feared of Zoomers who are, I don't want to say that word that I was about to follow up.
I have no idea what you were gonna say. All right, what's your head up?
I said my head up. I'm gonna read the
Oh, okay, I'll read it.
read the thingy-majig
Do it.
that I haven't appropriately read in like a long time.
Oh God, they have even more followers now.
Don't forget, you can email us at tlkpod@gmail.com or contest at Twitter at tlkpod. Send us your local news, world news, questions, spooky stories, or any old game. You can find out these segments more and at tlkpodcast.com. You can join our Discord. Is on our Twitch channel in the About. It's on our Twitter bio. It's everywhere. You can submit your news and know when we stream games on our Twitch or live shows, just like this one. We also like to give thanks to Josh Tomar for our intro. You can find him at Tomoto on Twitter. He's an amazing voice actor. Go check him out. We'd also like to give thanks to Macross8299 for letting us use their song Outro featuring Young Abe from the album Sailor of 2 and Nagashima Island. You can check out these songs and more on Bandcamp, SoundCloud, and other sites. Follow them at Cross8299 on Twitter for more info. Fuck you, Anime Pussy podcast.
Yeah.
You ain't got nothing on my bad reading.
Ain't got nada, bitch. And I would like to also thank everyone who showed up for this recording.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks.
I appreciate it.
Mhm,
Definitely love y'all.
Yeah.
Stick around for the after show where we talk to you guys some more.
Yes.
And
Yes. Good night and good luck. I mean, the less you know, the better. The less you know, the better.
as Brandon used to say, this has been the Less You Know podcast.
What? No, I said the less you know, the better.
Oh, that's
Good
right.
night.
I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Good
yeah,
night.
Yeah.
もしもしマクロス今夜もまた同じマックにねお決まりのセリフの残してグッバイグッバイバイバイ今夜もまた同じマックにねお決まりのセリフの残して Intermission time.
So what's this intermission? What are we doing here?
All right, hold on. I will set a timer for it.
Okay.
5 minutes.
Let's all hang
5
in the
minutes.
lobby.
All right. So.
Oh, wow.
I'm
5
looking
minutes,
at
10
chat.
minutes. All right, fine. We'll do 10 minutes starting now. All right, so we're going to acknowledge the chat. This will get cut out.
Yay.
10 minutes?
10 minutes.
Holy shit.
Splooge Tube says, I've only listened to you guys for so long, so it feels weird to see you live. Well, welcome.
Aw.
Oh.
Nice
hello.
to see you, Splooge Tube.
I'm not usually a skeleton.
Just on my off days.
I think in one of our Lime Gaming sessions, one of the Darkwood episodes, I think I said, "Who the hell is Splooge Tube?"
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah.
Because I was like, "That what a name."
Let's see.
You have a YouTube channel
What
called
a name,
Splooge
what
Tube.
a name, what a name,
I just
what a
like-
mighty good name.
I just like Simon saying, "I'm gonna make fucking lose it." That's fun.
Can you not clip anything, Freddie?
Oh, Freddie. I really wish I could clip Andre's trying to say medicinal, right?
Spoosh Sheep said, I really like when Andre and Nicole were on the Pizza Party podcast. Will you guys ever go on again? Sure.
About
I don't
that.
mind.
I mean, if they ever
Thanks
ask.
for following us from that podcast. I don't know if I think you might be the only person that went
I
over
know.
to us from
I know.
Pizza Party podcast.
Yeah, if they ever ask, I'd be down. It was fun.
Yeah.
How long? God, that must have been like a year or more.
Oh, yeah.
God.
It was, I think,
I would
at
say
least
more.
a year ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they invite us, sure. They got to come to me.
It was actually, I was surprised because I looked at a couple of the comments on the video and everybody was like super down with me, which I was not expecting.
Oh, yeah. People didn't like me. I remember
I
talking to you
forgot.
about that. And I was like, well, some people liked me and then some people didn't like me. But it
Sure.
It was
was,
very
well,
polarizing.
they didn't like me because of, I can't get into it on the podcast because of, I work at NASA.
At least from what I looked, I didn't see a single bad comment about me. And I was like, what the fuck?
No, they
universe?
were all super positive.
What the
People
fuck
loved
universe
you.
is this?
There was, my favorite
Uh.
comment though was someone going, I hope one day I can find a nerdy girl, Nicole, to date.
Jesus fucking Christ. Oy. Well,
All right. We will talk to you guys again at the end of the podcast.
yeah. Let's get back to the news.
Time to return.